Hey guys, welcome back to Glenna's World of Coloring. Today I wanted to do a picture out of Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. And I did find an Easter picture out of here. And that is what I'm going to do today. So, here we are. Let me just break the spine a little bit. Yeah, this is the one that we're going to do. And I was looking up here at the thumbnails, and I was like, oh, well, there's the white rabbit, Alice in Wonderland. And I was like, nah. And then I looked right here. This one's called Happy Hunting. So, yeah. So this one is exactly that. It's Easter. So, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I always do the frames off camera, so get my little blot sheet. Okay, let's go ahead and start. And it is not going to want to be cooperative, like, at all. So, alright, that's better. I'm going to start with the skin. So, let's see. I think I'm going to go... Maybe... We'll do 191. Let's see. 191. 191 cream color. And that's what I'm going to do the skin. I'm using my Ohuhus, my favorite markers. Alright, let's get right on into this. So how is everyone? Hopefully good. Been a pretty good day. Oh, didn't want to do that. That is okay, I guess. I can fix that. I think this marker was about dry. So... yeah, it's looking a little dry. So I'll have to see if I can get some more color out of it. I'm thinking probably not. Might have to go back over this with a different color, honestly. Because I don't want it to look all blotchy. But I use this color quite a bit, so... yeah, and it's definitely gonna look patchy, probably. Guess we'll see after I finish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to put a little bit of alcohol into it. But, yeah, I'm gonna use a different color. Let's see here. I don't really have much. guess I'll try R196. Let's see. $196. There's $195. Here we go. R196 Barely Beige. We will try that. But first, I'm going to pause and try to bring this marker back. So I'll be right back. Alright, I just tried it out on her neck and it looks better. So we're going to go back over the face. I'm going to turn it just a little. And I'm just going to go back over the face so that it's not like blotchy. Nobody wants a blotchy face in their coloring books. Alright. So, again, how is everyone? Hopefully doing good. We're doing pretty good around here. We've had a lot of flooding due to the storms, but so far we're okay. And they're supposed to be done by now, I think. I hope so. But yeah, we got quite a bit of storms. We've had tornado watches. So yeah, it's not been great. But thankfully, we didn't get hit by any tornadoes. We actually were under like 3 tornado watches for the whole time that the storms were present, which is no fun. My mother actually was up all night after those tornado watches were announced, just to make sure that everybody was okay. Bless her heart. I love that woman. And yeah, it was rough. So, thankfully, oh, well, that was part of her hair. That's fine. We'll color over it. But thankfully, all that's over. At least I hope it is. What in the world? Okay, what's going on? Did I not let this sit long enough? It's wanting to come out weird. Like that. I might not have let it sit long enough. Let me try the other end of it. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, yep. What in the world? I don't... see here. Yeah, I think that I didn't let it set long enough. So I will have to do that. So I'll have to use this. I guess that's fine. I'm very disorganized. But this should be just fine. This should do fine. Alright. I'll see how that dries, and depending on that, I'll either go back over the neck or in the head, or I will leave it. Looks like it's going to be quite a bit darker. So I may have to go back over it, which is fine. I just bought the rabbit a new rug. Her nails were getting kind of long. I haven't ever clipped her nails because she won't let me touch her feet. And I don't want to take her to a vet because I don't want her to freak out. I don't want her to get stressed out. So I want her to just do what she does. You know, I don't want to scare her with people she doesn't know. So yeah, I don't take her to the vet unless absolutely necessary. But yeah. She has never been to the vet. I thought I was going to have to take her one time. Because she was really sick. Scarily sick. I thought she was going to pass away, actually. That was one of the worst times of my life. Because when you lose an animal and in that kind of way, you always think, oh, I could have done something to stop this. That's all the time how I feel about that kind of stuff. I still feel that way about a cat that we had that passed away. It was like, well, maybe if we would have took her to the vet, she would have been fine. They would have done something to keep her there with us. But the truth is, you know, even if you do that, that doesn't mean that they are able to be saved. Which is what I need to get through my head. Alright, I want to make her hair pink. A really, really, really pretty pink. I want to do that. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see here. Ooh. That's pretty. How about... Have we done pink hair before already in this book? I've done red. I've done blue. I've done blonde. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do pink. Ooh, or like a really pretty violet, or like a lilac maybe. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do 789. V789. Where? There we are. So V789 light peach. I think that's gonna be a real pretty color. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Yes, that's gonna be a real pretty color. I'm thinking I'm gonna make her dress yellow because it's Easter, you know? Springtime. So why not? Okay, that's her other ear there. Trying to make sure I don't color her ears yet, because I kind of want them to stay white. Because that's the typical bunny that you see for Easter is white. So I don't want to color in her ears. I love Hannah's Lynn. What in the world? I can't even speak. I love Hannah Lynn books. They're so pretty. But this is the only one that I have of hers. Sadly. I need to order some new ones. I really liked the Maui Girls one. Or the Maui Mermaid one. That one was really pretty. And like the fairy tale one. The only thing I don't like is where they have two copies. I don't care for that. I mean, if I color it once, I'm not going to color it again. Same with Jade Summer. If I get one of those books, I'll color the one copy and then I won't bother with the second. No, unless I mess up on one of them, then I'll do it. But other than that, you know, I used to tear pages out of books if I messed them up, and I just wouldn't worry about it. So I kind of have that same mentality. Just saying, oh, if I messed it up, it wasn't meant to be in the first place. But I cannot wait for June. June, we have a Friday night SmackDown to go to in Lexington. Wrestling, if you guys don't know what that is. I'm big into wrestling. So is my family. Other than Mom, she doesn't like that kind of stuff. Me, my dad, and my brother, we love it. My brother's hoping that his favorite wrestler is gonna be there. I don't think he will be, but I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I hope my favorite wrestler's there. I don't know if she will be. We just have to wait and see what the drafts are gonna look like after WrestleMania. But yeah. Inventory is coming up for the store soon. I think it's starting on the 25th, I think, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's see. The little bows. We could do pink bows. Yeah. So let's go with RV211. RV211. There it is. RV211 pale purple. Yeah. Okay. I think the pink is gonna go cute with the purple hair and then the yellow dress. So. Alright. Guess I'll go ahead and make that pink as well because there's nothing else on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and color that in just because. Alright, let's see. Ears are gonna be left, and I'm gonna grab a really light pink. RV 194 medium pink. I'm gonna grab that for the inside of the ears. Just to give them a little bit of life. Yes, that looks cute. Let me get a drink right quick. I'm going to go ahead and do the bow on her dress. So that that's out of the way. Let's see. And then we can just focus on the dress and not the bow. I think for the eggs, we're going to make them like blue, and pink, but like different pinks than what I've already used. Blue, pink, and yellow, I think, is what we're going to use for the eggs. All right. Seems like my other marker is working okay, but I think it's just messed up. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that pink again and do these little bands around the dress. All right. Just so that it like kind of matches up with everything. Yeah. Not sure what this over here is. I'm assuming it's part of the dress. And then there's like grass. So, okay. Yellow. I want to do yellow for the dress. Let's see here. Pretty yellow. Let's do Y295. Y295. Let's see. If I'm not, there we are. If I'm not blind is what I was going to say. So Y295 barium yellow. Or barium yellow. I don't know. But yeah, this is just a real pretty, bright yellow. Ooh, I need to use this color more. That is really pretty. I like more of like a bumblebee yellow, which I like pretty much all yellows because it's just pretty. And then when it dries, it'll look even better. But yeah, this picture is gonna look so good. I'm also gonna color in this little piece. I'm assuming that's part of the dress. Okay. I really do dread that inventory though at work. Because I gotta be there at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for 2 days in a row. And I'm not gonna get to see my dad for 2 days, which I am not even close to happy about. Because he comes home, he gets home about 2:30 in the morning from his job. And then I'm already asleep usually. And then I have to get up really early. He's still asleep in bed. Tell him I'm leaving. And go to work. Be there till freaking 5 o'clock. And come home and he's already left for work. So, yay. That's why I hate the place that I work. I really do. I'm trying to find a different job but it'll probably be a little bit because I have to find one first. Find one that I think I would actually not hate first. Honestly, I don't think I would mind working in a restaurant. I don't think I would. Like a fast food restaurant. I don't think I would mind that too much. Because if I was back cooking, or if I was just at the window giving people food and taking money, I think I would be okay. Because I wouldn't have to really interact with customers face to face. Well, it'd be face to face, but I wouldn't be at a register with them standing right in front of me. So I think I'd be okay. Usually, what am I saying here? Usually, when I'm at work, as soon as I get there, I'm just in a bad mood. Because I don't want to be there, like, at all. So, then it comes out, and I can't control it most of the time, so I'm just mad from the start of my shift to when we close the store. When we close the store, I'm fine. Because I don't have to deal with anybody. Now, there are some customers that I hate in general. And there's quite a few customers that I really like to talk to. Now, the ones that start hacking up a lung to try to get my attention, those are the people that I absolutely despise. Because I'm trying to do a job just like anybody else. And, you could come over and say, hey, I'm ready to check out, if that's all right. Be like, yeah, sure, that's what I'm here for. Go right ahead. But when you're just standing up there at the register being obnoxious until somebody comes up front, it makes them not happy. It makes the employee not happy at all. It kind of gets annoying after a little bit, and I have that same crap happen every time. And I'm just sick of it. Honestly, I'm sick of it. I think that will go with the dress would be green eyes. So I think I'm going to use G289. G289 yellow green. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I already deal with so much in the day. And that little bit right there is enough to make it even worse. Like, I don't like to be rude to people. But when I'm in a terribly bad mood, sometimes it just happens. Let's see, lips. I think we'll do the same pink that we used for the bows. Am I missing a marker? It seems like it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't think. But yeah, I mean, it just makes a bad day even worse. Let me get a drink. I don't like to rant about stuff, but that right there is just uncalled floor. Uncalled floor. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna leave the fringe of the dress white, and I'm gonna color these little eggs with a pink. I think we could go with RV610. No, let's go a little bit lighter with RV210. Yeah, RV210. RV210 pastel pink. And I hate this chair. It's comfortable, but it's a nuisance. But yeah. Yeah, I absolutely hate talking about work because it just annoys me. That place just annoys me in general. Honestly and truly. I'm going to color a couple of these eggs pink. Okay, I'm going to grab a blue, which I'm thinking B289. So B289 pastel blue. I'm going to color this one blue. And this one. And then the other two, I think I'm going to go for G483. G483. Yep. G483 grass green. But yeah, I'm gonna be in looking for a new job pretty quickly, I feel. Alright, let's get this basket going, and I think I want to make it E280. E280. Let's see. So there's 289. Just need 280. There it is. E280 brown gray. That's what we want right there. Alright, that's gonna look good. But yeah, I don't think I ever complained once while I was working at the pet store. Not once. I loved that job. That was the best job that I'd ever had. And sadly, I can't work there now. And if I had a choice to, I probably wouldn't anyway, because of what we've talked about before, how they get animals from mills. I'm not going to say names because I don't want sued. But yeah, I don't support places like that. If I would have done research, then I probably would have realized, but I didn't because it was a dream job and I just wanted the job. So, let me grab that other marker, that yellow we were using, and I'll just fill in these little things here. But yeah, would have never worked for them if I'd have known. Alright, all we've got left is the chick, the grass, and the background, and then we're done. So we will do this little chick, and let's do Y495, my favorite yellow that's in this. And that is Y495 lemon yellow. It's my favorite yellow in this. I don't know what that is. That little bubble right there. I don't know what that is, but no clue. All right. I don't know if that's like an egg. But I guess I'm gonna make it into an egg. That's all that I know what to do with it. And then we're gonna do an orange for the beak. So let's do YR495. There we are. YR495 salmon. I'm just gonna color that beak. Alright. Then we've got this little patch of grass in the background, and we are finished. I have no idea if my sky blue works anymore still. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna take care of that grass first. And I'm gonna use G472. Oh, okay. G472 Vivid Green. Just color in this little bit of grass. Alright, and that's done. So I'm going to take B290 Sky Blue, and I'm going to see if it still works. It looks like it does, so cool. We will use it. Alright, I must have done a thing to this marker and put more alcohol in it or something. Because it's working pretty good. Alright. It is kind of chilly out today. A little bit of a cooler day. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Move it up some so that I can not have it bleed through onto the other page. Okay. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to turn it sideways a little. So that I can get it and not have it be patchy. Because we don't want the marker to dry and then have a line in our coloring. We don't want that. Not at all. I'm thinking that I must have put some more alcohol in this marker. Because it's working pretty good. Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. I like to just concentrate usually when I'm coloring. And I'm still working on the galaxy with the hamsters in my Artist Vault mythographic. Still working on it, but I am pretty close to being done with it. So I'll be glad when I'm done with it, because that'll be it for a little bit out of one of those books. They're fun, they just take so long. Especially if you're like me and you're just using gel pens in them. Because for whatever reason, I like to use gel pens in big detailed books. I don't know why, but I do. All right. And we are done. Well, it's not completely done. Oh, there's like alcohol leaking out of it. We're not completely done. I still have to do the border, but I will do that off camera. All right, and there we are. I am gonna just, let me see. I am just gonna make those little whites a little bit clearer. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. That's always fun. And yeah, let me know what other books you'd like to see on the channel and or supplies. And I'll try my best to do so. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.